Yes, my good people, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Guys, William Ruto ameanza kupanic wakati ambapo wananchi pamoja na viongozi tofauti wakihitaji CJ Martha Koome kuweza kung'olewa mamlakani haraka iwezekanavyo. Na hii ni kwa nini CJ Martha Koome anafaa kung'olewa? Kitu ya kwanza guys, wakati ambapo William Samoei Arap Ruto aliweza kuimpeach Rigathi Gachagua, then utakuja kurealize kwamba kesi iliweza kupelekwa pale mahakamani ya Rigathi Gachagua, huku wakiclaim kwamba Senate hawakuweza kuimpeach Deputy President kwa njia ambayo inastahili. Unaona watu wangu? Na hiyo ndio wakati ambao CJ Martha Koome alikuwa ameanza kuweka kila kitu wazi, akaanza kutaka kufuatilia ukweli wakati baada ya Rigathi Gachagua kuweza kuchomolewa. Then after that, William Ruto akawa anaweka strategies ya kwamba CJ Martha Koome anafaa kutolewa ili Moses Masika Wetangula aweze kuwekwa pale. Unaona guys? So wakati ambapo Martha Koome aliweza kurealize guys, so Martha Koome akaanza kufuata venye William Ruto anataka haende, kwa sababu Martha Koome alikuwa anatafuta ukweli, alikuwa anataka kufanya haki kwa Rigathi Gachagua, lakini William Ruto alirealize, then akataka kumfire. Unaona watu wangu? And now Martha Koome ameamua sasa kuendelea kufuata venye William Ruto anataka. Any case ambayo itakuwa inapelekwa pale mahakamani, then wanakubali kuwa bribed. Unaona? Wakati ambapo wanafanya judgment. Unaona watu wangu? And I want you just to listen. I want you just to listen guys. Wameweza kuibuka huku wakitaka Martha Koome aweze kutolewa mamlakani. Unaona watu wangu? Kwa sababu saizi anafanya venye William Ruto anataka. But before we listen guys, allow me to welcome you inside Raipenda Evans Online TV. Guys, I have been telling you that without you, hii channel haiwezi songa anywhere. So lazima tuwe pale ndiposa hii channel iweze kugrow. Lazima hii channel iweze kupiga hatua. Na umekuwa pale by the way ukinisupport, umekuwa tu pale ukiendelea kumove na hii channel jinsi ambavyo tulianzia chini tukielekea hadi tumefika 60,000 subscribers. Kwa hivyo nasema asanteni zaidi. Wakati ambapo unaenda kulike video, acha Mungu pia aweze kuhusika kwa vitu vyako ambavyo unajaribu kuvifanya. Kwa hivyo guys, support yako kubwa kufikia sasa hivi ni kulike video. Then wale wageni tafadhali, kwa moyo mkunjufu make sure una subscribe ili uwe pia familia moja. Na kisha make sure una like tu video ili kuendelea kusupport hii channel. Let us listen why is it that hao watu wameibuka kabisa lazima waweze kumngoa CJ Koome pale mahakamani. Sikiza.
The Judicial Service Commission for 2 years, the formative part. And the Judicial Service Commission has, there's a statute, there's the constitution that states how a judge should be removed. When Martha Koome came to office, she made a policy decision that that judges, can be removed either on corruption or incompetence. It's in the constitution, the word incompetence. And incompetence is, for example, if a judge is told to make a determination on how many sun do we have on the sky, and the judge says there are 3 sun. That one, you don't need any other decision. You know that judge is incompetent. Judges have been making ridiculous decisions like there are 3 sun in the skies. And when you make a complaint, Martha Koome has brought a rule that is now a decisional independence. One is a judge makes a decision, no matter how ridiculous it is. And we have complained. Our clients have complained. She will say that, no, you can't touch them because it's a decision there. But in other words, she has legitimized the corruption through judgment and given them impunity. That is why, how many complaints do Kenyans make? Thousands. I mean, ask Dr. Korea, myself, we make complaints. They will just, if you are lucky, sometimes you are not even lucky. If you are lucky, they will just send you, they say that your complaint is based on a judgment of the court, there's decisional independence. What of incompetence? The constitution says you can remove someone on incompetence. But she is protecting judges. That is why, you know, this desperation of lawyers and clients now is that we have to take this argument to another level. We have Judicial Service Commission is no longer an option because Mother has made it, you know, a club that protects judges. That is why we are looking for now evidence. That is now we will go frontal attack on the judiciary because, I mean, we can't get justice through the Judicial Service Commission. I mean, he taught law for all these years. He practiced, I taught law, I practiced this. We can tell you from where we sit that the Kenyan judiciary has never been this corrupt. Yes, that you can take. It has never been this corrupt. I mean, we had other problems in the 80s and 90s of lack of political independence, some other issues here and there, you know, police brutality, Kanu issues. But you know, this issue of judges taking bribe on a daily basis, on every case they handle. I mean, this is something that has snowballed in the last 10 years. Yes. And that is why people are losing their property. Gibson tells you there is no longer, the rule of law is completely finished. The rule of money reigns supreme. And in Kenya, I can tell you, it doesn't matter the court, the High Court, and especially the High Court, the Magistrate, and the Supreme Court. There is no judgment you cannot buy. And a country cannot survive if the justice system is fueled by money. The country will collapse. And that is why we are now actually making all these cries and noise that as Kenyans, we have to address this problem. The challenge facing the judiciary is the biggest challenge facing Kenya today.
It is that in fact, to be a lawyer, one is trained to do three things. One is to understand the law, not only of this country, but the law of the entire world on that particular issue you are dealing with. Secondly, as a lawyer, you are trained to analyze facts because there are people who may wish to deceive you or honestly don't know, are emotional. So the Council of the Law Society is the best privileged institution in the whole world because the finest lawyers in the country are at their core. If they need any assistance, the Madam President Othiambo just need to call my brothers here. He says, well, we need assistance here. If they require, and of course, these brothers will not send a fee note to the President of the Law Society. Just like you have a bank balance where you withdraw some money. The chairman of the Law Society has a big bank of talent. World-class lawyers are available, just a telephone call between the president and the lawyer. And that will happen, so that what we expect is that the council will form a subcommittee to deal with the issue of advocates and judicial officers and analyze the data which comes to them. And of course, and I can assure you, Kenyans are among the best thinkers in the world. Bigger than that. It is bigger in that we are saying that there are incompetent and others corrupt people, and they should be dealt with in accordance with the law. All we are saying is that we are calling upon Kenyans and advocates to contribute to data, because the Judicial Service Commission has power to remove anyone acting wrongly from office. But as you find our statement, we are not sparing our own. Under the Advocates Act, the Disciplinary Committee of the Law Society has power to remove from the advocates who have acted improperly. And I'm saying, either incompetence or through corruption, the advocates involved, their court clerks involved, and all of them must be tackled. But I want to emphasize a point that is emphasized in a statement but don't come from you. We recognize that Kenya is blessed with some very fine judges, the equal of any in the world. We have got very good magistrates. We also have got very good advocates and magistrates. So, in our statement, we commend those who do right things, whether they are judges, magistrates, or advocates. But those who fall of the law are the ones we are declaring, or we are putting a notice to, that the time has come. 2024 is the last year that they are going to take it, because we want the full force of law starting from 1st January 2025. Whoever is erring should look for another career.
Umeona ukisema kwamba judiciary haijawahi kuwa bribed. Unaona, judiciary haijawahi kuwa bribed miaka zingine zile zote za nyuma. Ni wakati tu wa uongozi wa William Samoei Arap Ruto ndio tunakuja kuona kwamba corruption imeanza kufanyika hapa nchini Kenya pale mahakamani. Unaona watu wangu, so mambo imechemka kabisa. So guys, allow me to end from there. I'm Raipenda Evans from Raipenda Evans Online TV. Hadi wakati mwingine, bye bye.